Good morning, movers. It is day 14. We're 2 weeks into this 30-day challenge, just about halfway there. Let's get everybody tagged up in this video so you can see the announcement that we've gone live. If you are on live, remember hashtag live down in the comments. If you're watching the replay, hashtag replay. That way we know that you're here and you're showing up and following along, doing the work. And today, we're going to start to talk a little bit about breath. Now, I know this is a mobility challenge, and part of the challenge is showing up every day and putting in this 5 to 10 minutes of movement every morning to start the day. But we want this to stick. We want this to last. We want this to turn into a habit. And so one of the things that we're going to start to incorporate while going through this routine is the breath work side of things. Because I believe when we combine the breath with the physical mobility, we're tying together the mental and the physical. We get the mind, which is, say, the operating system of the computer, to talk to the hardware, which is your body. Okay, so power breathing in combination with power stretching unites the mental and physical. And golf is a game where we need the mental and the physical to be performing on all cylinders as best that we can. And we see that hold true with the best players in the world is when they have a good mindset, they have a good round of golf, assuming they don't have any physical injuries or things like that. So we need to be firing on all cylinders. Now, there's two main types of breath work that I teach. There's many different kinds, and I do teach more than two, but the two main ones are some that we're going to talk about throughout this routine. And I want to start with the easier of the two, which is called square breathing or box breathing. And some of you may have heard this before. If you haven't, it's where we take the breath and we break it up into an inhale, a hold, an exhale, and a hold, with each one being just about 4 seconds long. This means 4 breath cycles is going to equal a minute. And so we can actually create a pace throughout our breath. So it looks something like this. We inhale for 4 seconds, hold that breath for 4 seconds. We exhale for 4 seconds. And now with nothing left in our lungs, we hold it, the emptiness, for 4 seconds. And then in. And hold it. Exhale. We're going to hold it. And now we incorporate this with our movement. Inhale. Hold it. Switch directions. Switch sides. Inhale. Hold it. Switch directions. We're going to exhale. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. And hold it. Switch sides. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. And hold it. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. And hold it. Inhale. And hold it. Exhale. and hold it. Inhale and hold it. Exhale. And hold it. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. And hold it. In. In. And there you have it. Our power warm-up routine in full with the breathwork component. What this does, if you followed along, you realize, wow, not only is my body now awake and active, but my mind is very calm and clear. Now, the important thing here, like we've been saying for the last 2 weeks, is the specifics of exactly how many reps you do and exactly how long you hold them for. That's not the important thing. The important thing is going through each exercise and doing it for as long as you need to do it to feel your body start to wake up, relax, and become active. When we tie it in with our breath, it forces us to narrow in our focus, to block out everything else, which is really important, especially first thing in the morning. If we're doing this within an hour of waking up, which we should be, then if we woke up and we have our mind racing full of thoughts about what's going to happen later that day or something we have to do for work or an obligation we need to get to, that can be a distracting way to start the day. But if we can start the day with a little mindful breath work and meditation, which this essentially is, then what we're really focusing on is internal. It's about ourselves and how we're thinking, how we're holding ourselves, how we're moving. And when we bring that intention into the day, it's going to carry throughout the rest of the day. You'll also notice that as you go through the routine, there are times where it feels like it's difficult to catch your breath. It's kind of like swimming. Okay, you have your face in the water for most of it. You're doing a lot of vigorous exercise and movement, but you're not always able to catch your breath. And that's okay. This will improve over time. And it's okay to feel for a brief moment like I don't have enough air. Your body is very good at adapting to that. And so what it'll end up doing is it'll relax the state that it's in so that your body's not using so much of the limited air that you have. And you start to find that equilibrium, which is really cool stuff. So moving forward, we're going to incorporate the breath into this power warm-up routine so that we can turn every morning not just into a mobility session, but into a meditation as well. And this carries over if we're about to go play golf as well. The last thing we want to do is go out onto the course and have our mind racing with thoughts. We just want to be focused and present, and this is going to help us to do that. So what I want to know from all of you watching, whether live or on the replay, is I want to know what your experience is incorporating this breathwork. What did you feel? What was different today than over the last couple of weeks? How is this going to help set you up for success throughout the rest of the day? So leave those down in the comments below, and I'll check you all tomorrow. Move better, play better.